Hello, and welcome to You and Your Young Child, a program devoted to early childhood. Today I have with me Michelle Stevens, and welcome, Michelle.
Hi.
Hi, and tell me the agency you represent and what is your role in that agency?
Well, I am Michelle Stevens, and I am the Community Project Coordinator at the Quality of Life Coalition here in Abilene.
Okay.
And we are a nonprofit agency that focuses on outreach community projects throughout Dickinson County, and I help coordinate those different programs and projects.
Okay. And we could talk a whole lot about the Quality of Life Coalition and the things that you do, but today we're going to focus more on resources for young children. And one of these resources is Parents as Teachers, and I understand that Parents as Teachers is mainly funded through the school districts, and that every school district in Dickinson County does have a Parents as Teachers program. So can you tell me a little bit about this program?
Sure. Parents as Teachers is a free parent education and family support program that serves families from pregnancy all the way up to 3 years old.
Okay.
If you are a Parents as Teachers family, you will get one-on-one attention at personal visits, and this also includes free screenings and just a plethora of resources.
Okay.
And like you said before, the Parents as Teachers program is located in Abilene, Chapman, Harrington, and in Solomon.
Okay.
And it serves the county.
Okay. Okay. Very good. Anything else that you can tell me about Parents as Teachers? How do people get involved with Parents as Teachers?
Well, they either by referral or they can call up the school district.
Okay. Contact the school district directly and ask to be put in touch with the Parents as Teachers program.
Yes.
Okay, very good. Let's move on to the second one because
Okay.
we know our segments are short. Another resource is Heartland Programs, and that is programs plural. So what are all the programs underneath that?
There are many.
Umbrella?
I'm just going to name a few of them, mostly all of them. But the first one is the home-based early Head Start, and that is mainly home visits with a consultant trained in child development and social services.
Okay.
So weekly home visits.
Okay.
And then the next one would be the Head Start Preschool, and this serves children 3 to 5 years old.
Okay.
And then we have the Early Head Start Child Care, and that provides education along with child care to children from 2 weeks old to 5 years. And then we have the Heartland Child Care Partnership, which is a full day, full year early child care program that will allows the parents to work or go to school.
Okay. There are certain qualifications to be eligible for these programs, is that correct?
Yes, a lot of these are income-based.
Okay.
And so it just depends on what your annual income is as to if you can get into these different programs.
And are some of the programs available to children with developmental delay problems?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so that would not necessarily be income-based?
No.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll redo that. It is if you see that a child has a developmental delay or you have low income, then you can be a part of the Heartland program.
Okay. Well, I mentioned that because there are a program here in Dickinson County that does help with screenings for developmental delay. So if parents are concerned about their children and whether they're developing correctly, early intervention in some of these delays or developmental problems is essential. I mean, it really helps to contain the problem. And so can you tell me about this program?
The agency that you're talking about is called OCCK, the Infant Toddler Services.
Okay.
And this is a family-centered early intervention service identified through free screenings and other different services that they provide, and they work with children from 0 to 3.
Okay. Very good. And after 3, then it would be?
Then they have a transition service.
Okay. Very good. Other things that young children need are immunizations and If the mother or father are working out of the home, then child care. How about these services? Where can families go to find out about immunizations and daycare?
They could go to the Dickinson County Health Department, located here in Abilene on 1001 North Brady.
Okay.
And they also offer clinics in Harrington twice a month.
Okay.
And besides the immunizations and the child licensing and the child services, they also have WIC, the WIC program, and they have breastfeeding support and Healthy Start home visits.
Okay. Where would a family go to maybe find child care?
Okay.
The health department licensed them, but where can they go to get some information about child care providers?
There's an organization or agency called Child Care Aware, and they've been in business in helping families find child care for over 20 years.
Okay.
And what they can do is they can lead you to the right resources and help you pick that child care provider, which is so important.
It is. It's very important. Okay, and how about special education services? What are available? We've talked a little bit about OCCK. Anything else?
We have Central Kansas Cooperative in Education, which is nicknamed the Co-op.
Okay.
And they provide special education services from preschool age to grade 12.
Okay.
And they also help with the child checks in the county. They help set those up. And child checks are free screenings that deal in areas in hearing, vision, development, and dental.
Okay. How often are those screenings provided in Dickinson County?
It kind of depends, but they are twice a year in Chapman, Harrington, Solomon. I think there's 3 in Abilene, and then in Hope.
Okay. So usually once a month then, somewhere in the county?
Yes, you can find one.
You can find one, okay. I believe those are probably, I think I've seen those posters in the doctor's office. So yeah.
We try to put them everywhere.
Yes, okay. And let's say a family has recently suffered the loss of a child. What agency could probably help with that?
We have the Central Kansas Mental Health Center, and this helps people of all ages. We have an office here in Abilene, and then there's also one in Harrington, where there's licensed therapists that help with dealing with the loss, or say a child has or is having school problems, school issues with ADHD, or even if you need help with parenting.
Okay.
And so again, they have 2 offices, and then of course they have one in Salina as well.
Okay, and do they have a phone number to call?
They do. It'll be up at the end of this.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much. This has been kind of a brief overview of a number of services in Dickinson County. And if you have any questions, please do contact Michelle.
Yes,
we should be able to give you more information.
All of these resources will be on the DickinsonParentsConnect.org website, or you can call the Quality of Life Coalition at 263-1550.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Sheila.